Hey guys, so I'm going to do another conversion video here. I'm going to transform this 2-inch build here. This is the awesome Q95. Pretty good flyer, but it's got some small 1103 7800 kV motors. It was running 2-inch props and using an all-in-one camera here. Pretty basic, 20 by 20 stack. I think it's like a 10 amp 4 AC Omnibus F3 flight controller. Haven't been flying this a whole lot lately, but I'm going to switch this into a 2.5-inch build, into another Ultralight, and this is the FlexRC Slim X, or it's actually a variant of the Ascent frame, and it's a 2.5-inch frame. I was originally going to do a complete up from the ground build on 20 by 20 stack with the 0806 motors, but I figured I'd try these 1103 motors first on this stack and use that stack later for the 0806 motors on this frame. So I'm going to do a swap over. I'm going to move all these parts over from the Q95 over to the Slim X, and then I'm going to fly it with these motors on the 2.5-inch setup. I believe probably going to be limited to 2S. I might try 3S. I'm not sure if that'll work out. We'll give that a go at some point, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll go ahead and swap the parts over, and we'll see what this looks like with all these parts moved over to here. Okay, so I transferred all of the parts over to the new frame here. Did have to desolder the motor wires because they weren't long enough, but didn't have to extend them because originally the motor wires ran around the standoff and it's kind of looped around, so there's a little bit of excess wire. As you can see here, I just soldered it directly like this and just rechecked my motor directions in BLHeli suites, and everything is checking out here. I'm using these Rotorex 2535 prop in a bi-blade setup here, so not a 4-blade setup, because I'm going to be running this on well, it's a bigger prop for this motor, and I might try 3S. This, it's 1103 7800 kV motor was running on 2S before, so it's going to be drawing a little bit more amps on the 2.5-inch prop. So I was a little bit concerned that 4 blades might be too much for this motor, so we'll see how it does on 2S first and possibly do 3S later. Obviously, now that I've switched the frame, I'm now using the CCD camera instead of the all-in-one camera, and I'm kind of using this CCD camera with the all-in-one type of backpack in the back here. That is just, I think that's one from Full Speed RC, goes up to 200 milliwatts, and it just attaches to the back of the camera. There were some screws and some washers, and then just have that wired into the OSD here. So you have the receiver and all the FPV stuff wired in right here. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. I did also switch the battery connector to an XD30 as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot to it. Just move the stack over, resolder the motor wires, and then add my FPV system. So let's see how much this weighs now. Okay, so the new setup here, it's coming in at 53 grams. So I don't remember exactly how much it weighed in the 2-inch setup, but don't think it weighed that much less than this. I think it was like 45 grams, so probably a little bit extra weight for basically for the longer arms and the frame. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this out to the field and let's see how this does.